so that we can have this to share later. So I just started off with a bit of a background on the SIYB while waiting for a couple more people to join. This is a program that is being used in over 90 countries. And when we say that, we don't mean it in a derogatory manner. What we're saying is that it provides everything for you. You almost don't need to think. You don't need to stress yourself. There are templates for you to conduct your training needs analysis. There are templates for you to design your program. There's a template for the session plan for you to do your facilitation. So it's almost so easy to conduct any start and improve your business training. Thank you, Samira, for joining us all the way from Kano State. And Dr. Aderito likes the tortoise. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I think we have quite a number of people on the call, and it's time for us to delve into this information session on the International Labour Organization, Start and Improve Your Business, TOT. So we'll be giving you a brief background. These are excited participants that we had in class last December. Many of them are from job centers and labor organizations, as well as the organized private sector. Entrepreneurship, as we know, does play a central role in Nigeria at the moment, and we cannot give it less attention than we're giving it right now. Let me just quickly pop into the chat room again. Bolaji Omishore from Lagos, good evening. How are you? We are happy to have you here. Thank you for joining. Okay, so there are two master trainers who are going to organize the Train the Trainer. Myself, I'm Fire Williams. I'm the lead master trainer. I'm an ILO licensed and certified master trainer since 2012. I'm also a gender advocate. I carry placards sometimes, especially when I see that in Nigeria, all the 36 state governors are men. It gives me, it makes the hair on my hands curl at times. And of course, I'll do anything to change that situation. So I'm a World Bank trained management consultant, also GEMS 3 trained access to finance provider. I was a member of the consulting team for the restructuring of Oyo State Public Service Project, and I am a learning and development specialist in addition. My colleague is Engineer Rilwan Olaiton Bamigbaye. He is a current registered MSc holder and engineer. He got certified as a master trainer in 2023. He's a seasoned management consultant. His career spans decades of experience. He's been a former DG of PAN, that is Peugeot Automobile Nigeria Learning Center, and he actually transformed it from being a revenue drainer and cost center into a profitable subsidiary. So he has facilitated many national and international capacity building programs. Once again, I'll just check the chat room to see who else is joining us. Don't forget, thank you, Bolaji. She says she's always excited to be in training. Awesome. So now you can become a trainer. That's the opportunity we are giving to you. Thanks for joining us. If you are just coming on, this is the information session of the International Labour Organization Train the Trainer program, which is coming up in June 2026. So Sulaiman, you're welcome. Sulaiman Inua, and we had an Ileleji, I think, also here. Okay. Sometimes the network is not so clement, but we believe.
Yes.
Okay. Sir?
Yes, good evening, ma. Good evening, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome. Where are you joining us from?
Yes. Yes, from Bauchi State, Nigeria.
From Bauchi, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma. Glad to have to see you. Thank you.
All right. So what is SIYB? SIYB stands for Start and Improve Your Business. It's a system of interrelated training packages. You know, if you think of a jigsaw puzzle, when you start it, many of us start from the edges. You know, you are trying to generate a good business idea. You can see the lady on the right in the graphic just thinking, you know. So you graduate gradually into starting a business. And then when you start a business, various challenges come up in terms of your staffing, in terms of record keeping. We all know about the new tax act, the NTA, the NRS, that is now the Nigerian Revenue Service. There's going to be a lot of demand on SMEs to keep their records, to send in their statement of affairs, and they're even telling me that there's no particular template for it, you know. So some of these things are going to come up. We're going to need to assist SMEs to do the right thing. So SIYB program is an interrelated, you know, group of training packages with the supporting materials, templates, exercises, the business game that would help small-scale entrepreneurs to start or grow their business. And eventually, there is a module called Expand Your Business. And in that particular program, you have the founder or the CEO or the MD bringing in their human resource manager, their marketing manager, their chief finance officers, and their operations manager, and they really cook a soup. If I say cook a soup, they come up with a strategic plan, you know, to really scale the business at times beyond the shores of Nigeria. So the ILO assists the business development service organizations like mine. You can see Simply Exponential Consult in the left-hand corner. My colleague's company is called Reltech, and it helps us to set up, to develop the skills required to implement, monitor, manage, and finance these training programs in a sustainable manner, okay, at the national level, contributing to sustainable economic growth and employment generation. If you take time to look at the SIYB website, let me just pause for a minute. Let's see if I can share that. SIYB has helped us set up millions of jobs nationwide. Let me see if I can get that. Just see. Okay. I think let me share my screen to give you some stats. Okay, so I was talking about the job creation part of Start and Improve Your Business. Okay, the International Labour Organization, Start and Improve Your Business. It has contributed tremendously, okay, to job creation, because as we know, I wonder if you can see my screen. I'll just drop this link. I'll drop this link in the chat room so that people can read up about SIYB. And according to a recent study, we found out that all over the world, over 70% of jobs are created by the micro and small enterprises. So over the years, SIYB has really helped the world, so to say, in creating millions of jobs. You can see 10 million jobs created, 23.7 million entrepreneurs trained. We have over 400 master trainers. In Nigeria, we have about 6 or 7 master trainers right now. We have several hundreds of trainers, and your organization can become a partner organization if you have the requisite number of trainers. So please find time to go through this website, read the full story of this young lady who was, offering sugar-free Palestinian sweets, positioning her business in this health-conscious fit farm market, So we help people to even green their business, because now people talk about, ESG, okay, the environment, sustainability, governance. They talk about the SDGs. So these are all included in the SIYB program. And I tell you, it's an exciting family to be a part of. So please use the raise hand function. If you think you have to stop me at any point, to ask a question, you can go on later to read about the ESIYB. These are e-learning programs also to complement physical training. In fact, the TOT we are going to run will be hybrid. So let me stop sharing the external screen and go back to my slides. So I'll go back to my slides for a minute. So we were talking about what SIYB means. And if you got that, please drop it in the chat room. What is the full meaning of SIYB? Someone should let us know what is the full meaning of SIYB, okay? So let's go on. We don't want this session to be too long. Within an hour, we'll be done. So once again, I'll talk about the modules. So we have very interactive and flexible modules. You can imagine a kind of training you can run over 4 weekends. So we are not cast in stone. It doesn't say, oh, this is a 5-day program. It must be Monday to Friday. Usually entrepreneurs don't want to leave their businesses from Monday to Friday. So you can break it. You can run it one Saturday and a Sunday afternoon, half of the day, for like 3 or 4 weekends and cover the modules. You can use training methodologies that are exciting, role play, brainstorming, business game, and of course, this presentation. This particular program has been deployed in countries like China, Uganda, Egypt. Of course, in Nigeria, we've used it. And we've used it with follow-up systems. So let's go into the major SIYB modules. And please feel free. You can bring me back. You can ask questions. But please note that as trainers, you will master 3 internationally accredited, cost-effective, and user-friendly SME training packages with inbuilt follow-up systems. You will be able to deliver, firstly, the Generate Your Business Idea. Now, this is a 2-day program. And one thing I find very interesting about the Generate Your Business Idea is that there's actually a module where people have to leave class and go to a shopping mall. So you can see that this is not like your normal lecture type of training. They go to a shopping mall, they go and talk to business owners and some vendors along the street and get a feel of the business. They create an ideas list. You teach them various ways of analyzing their business idea. Doing a SWOT, trying to knock off some ideas that may not work, that are not viable. And at the end of the day, they pick the idea that actually suits them as a business person, whether they're an introvert. An introvert can do very well with a business like proofreading. An extrovert can do very well with running a viewing center, or some kind of meeting place, a restaurant. An extrovert can do very well at that. So you have to teach people, about determining themselves as an entrepreneur. It's so interesting. When you talk about generate your business idea, it looks at the person before even looking at the type of business. And it's for existing entrepreneurs who want to diversify, or potential entrepreneurs like students, pre-retirement staff, unemployed graduates, so we can have GYB run in level 4 of every university in Nigeria. I hope you are getting ideas. Once you get certified with these programs, there is a very wide market you can tap into. So participants will learn how to come up with a business idea that's not only workable, but suited to their personal characteristics. Someone who has a young child, a baby, would not, go into an importation business that would take her to China or Taiwan and then leaving the baby behind. So this is why generate your business idea is really very good for the existing or potential entrepreneur in order to make them choose a viable business idea. So let's quickly go on to the next one. The next one is start your business. And the funny thing about start your business training is that we found out that even those who started business for 2 years, some did not start very well. Some started a business and 2-3 years, the business has not been formalized. They are using a name like Nkechi Edibles, Nkechi Restaurant. And the day they want to register Nkechi Restaurant, they found out that Nkechi Restaurant has been taken on cease. They were not advised that not registering your business has a lot of disadvantages. So in Start Your Business training, we start from the form of business. We look at you as an entrepreneur. What are your weaknesses and strengths? We look at ways you can strengthen, your weaknesses. Do you need to be an apprentice for a short period of time? Do you need to read? Do you need to go for training? You're coming for the business management training is one aspect, but if you need technical training as a tailor or a catfish farmer, you can also be directed to the right place. So the aim of the SYB training is to enable entrepreneurs get a clear idea of the business they wish to start, the skills they need to put into it, how they would organize staffing, marketing, they are setting up their startup costs, doing a little bit of their inventory management, and so on and so forth. Now, the SYB program is unlike what you get in these Ivy League business schools, where many at times the jargons, the VUCA, and co will confuse the entrepreneur. So it teaches the basics of marketing research, costing and business planning, all the way. Apologies, 1 minute. The way to legal considerations in business, knowing where you have to apply for licenses, knowing the regulators of your industry. And then sometimes we have a lot of partners visit the SYB class. You'd ask me which kind of partners. Okay, we sometimes invite business membership organizations like Nigerian Association of Small Scale Industrialists, like NASME, like Nigerian NECA's Network of Entrepreneurial Women. We sometimes invite them because we encourage entrepreneurs to belong to business membership organizations. During COVID, I got a grant, I got a loan because my business membership organization sent out the information and I followed up. So I got the NARSAL COVID FGN loan, I got grants, I got all kinds of things. So this is why Start Your Business is a very good training, and you as the trainers, you'll be exposed to some of these business management organizations, and you will actually learn how to deliver all the modules in the Start Your Business course. Oh, apologies to those going in and out due to network issues. So sorry. The third one is the most interesting. We call this Improve Your Business. And it's supposed to be a 5-day training, but it's modular. So businesses struggle with stock control, buying. I tell you, entrepreneurs at times don't even take up to 2 quotations. But in a big organization, you and I know that they will take 3 quotations before they choose who to buy from. So these are the kind of things we need to, pass on to entrepreneurs, how to select carefully, before committing themselves, what to look out for. Then people and productivity, how to make their staff, how to look at performance management, provide simple job description, give them employment letters, their rights under the labor laws, and so on and so forth. Most interesting is the costing class, where they learn how to do costing either as a service operator, manufacturer, or a retailer or wholesaler. Basic accounting and so on are passed on during these courses. And you see, you can actually help to transform businesses with a 1-day training because these courses are need-based. Don't deliver all the modules. For instance, if somebody retired as an accountant, they will not need basic accounting course or costing. Maybe they will need costing from you. But they may need people and productivity. They may need marketing, and you deliver just what they need. You can have small classes. The benefits of the IYB course is that it helps SMEs have simple but very effective business management skills. So you go from someone who was doing a fire brigade running up and down to having a structured business with a lead generation system, with a conversion system in marketing, maybe even using a CRM. You can introduce them to some digital tools. And at the end of the day, they have their terms and conditions spelled out. They are very up to scratch with their customer service, and so on and so forth. So this is really a simple way of getting SMEs equipped. And as I round up on my session, I'll be telling you about the TOT before Engineer Real One. Engineer Real One, are you there? Are you able to take over, or should I just fire on? Should I fire on for now? Okay, I think he's there.
Hello.
Let me go on for now, and I'll invite you to take over soon if you are able to. So the TOT program is in 2 folds. Firstly, for 2 weeks, the prospective trainers, many of you on this call, I hope, will be in class. We're introducing you to principles of adult learning. We're giving you an overview of the Start and Improve Your Business program. We are telling you methodology for monitoring and evaluation. We'll be discussing engagement of participants in class and online. We will be discussing session planning. We'll discuss the meat of the matter, which is the content of the GYB, SYB, and IYB courses. You will play the business game, and then you will facilitate the business game as well. And if you want to later on acquire the business game kit, these will be provided for you. We'll let you know what it would entail. So the training is for 10 days, and 6 days will be physical in 2 locations. Some of you would be in Abuja. We have friends. We have Sulaiman from Bauchi. We have Samira from Kano. So if they wish to attend in Abuja, that would be fine. While Elizabeth, Moji, and any other person who would like to attend in Lagos would also, be with me here in Lagos. We'll join the classes for the for the online sessions. And for the practicals, we can actually live stream. to see how each other is doing in terms of presentations, because you are going to have micro training. You will make presentations, you will conduct the exercises, you do the facilitation, you will evaluate each other. So after the TOT, trainers will be able to use the modules to train and support existing and potential entrepreneurs. The trainers will then be given a certificate of an attendance if you attend up to 90% of training. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this is not an anyhow kind of training. We have the mandate to pass on the ethics of the International Labour Organization, start and improve your business family to generations coming after us. So we are not able to bend and just overlook absence and non-participation. It's not possible. We got this certification, I would say, through blood, sweat, and tears. Touch wood, maybe not blood, but sweat. A lot of sweat. We had to work late and prepare our presentations. We were corrected by master trainers from Zimbabwe, and we were thoroughly taken through all the ethics of the SIYB. So if we don't have 90% participation, it's not going to happen, please. We're being very frank. You know, no matter how senior people are, the ethics of the SIYB must be upheld. Thank you. So after the 2 weeks, you get a certificate of attendance, and then the ball will be in your court. So what do? You are going to do step-down training. You are to make a call to say, oh, this is an SYB training, or this is an IYB training. You are going to do both. It's hard work. But the meat of the, they said the taste of the pudding is in the eating. So if we train you to be trainers and you don't train, you'll be half-baked. So here was the step-down training in Lagos. I think this one was in Enugu or so. You can see real one sitting gingerly there in the center. We had some training in Kano. We had some in Nasarawa. We had in various places. So you go ahead, gather your entrepreneurs, and do the training yourselves. So this is one of the trainers that we actually had in the December class. By February, in Enugu, I was with her and she was training. This is yet another trainer who I believe was training in Abuja. And this is Ramatu. So here we are doing various step-down training. So who can enroll in this training? Who can enroll for the SIYB ToT? Business development service providers. Dr. Aderito, you are here. Elizabeth, you are here. So many of them are on this call. You can actually start, even if you're a fresh graduate, with an ND. That is the least qualification you need to have. If you have a first degree or an ND, you want to start on a consultancy business or as a freelance trainer, you can come for this training. If you're a core member who would like to start their consultancy training, you're welcome. If you're a manager of an ESO, an enterprise support organization, a development organization, a foundation, an NGO, you want to learn more about the training offered by the ILO, you're welcome. If you are a desk officer in a financial institution, a bank, an insurance company, a microfinance, an app, an online app or lending app, you may wish to attend this program because you'll be able to speak the languages SMEs speak. Anyone who has the desire to become a self-employed business management trainer and offer training on a sustainable basis can become an ILO certified trainer. Anyone who has an experience in training adults in running a business will be a very good candidate for the SIYB program. If you have the passion and you have the talent to educate others, if you are the type who stands up, you know, in your religious organization, you're in the Sunday school, in your association, you are the secretary, you are always training and organizing, new information being passed from NAFDAC or wherever to your organization, you would be a good candidate for this training. So once again, let me find out. Engineer Rilwan, are you ready or should I go ahead?
Yeah, let's make it just smooth. Let's just go ahead.
All right, no problems. Okay,
I will
so
add I'll add up to it at the point.
all right, no worries. When you're ready, just let me know.
Okay.
And let me know. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what are the materials you will get? Because some of you have been saying, this fee that they are asking for, is it not just talking? Is it not training? No, it's not training only. You are going to generate your business idea manual, start your business manual, and start your business plan booklet. Okay, so we are going to be training you how to train entrepreneurs to write simple business plans that they can take to the bank. People have gotten access to credit with this business plan booklet because it's not complicated. They can understand it, they can explain. You know, a banker always likes you to explain what your business is all about. You are going to get a marketing manual for improve your business, which I tell you, should use for even your own business. You're going to learn about the 7 P's of marketing. Okay? It's gone beyond 4 P's now. The product, place, price, promotion. We have people, we have physical evidence. You know, it's gone haywire now. The IYB costing manual, the IYB planning your business, IYB record keeping, IYB buying and stock control, IYB people and productivity manual, adults in a learning situation. I tell you, training children and training adults is not the same thing. You're not going to have rote learning like A for apple, B for For adults, they need to be able to apply what you are training them to their personal situation, to their businesses, and this is the framework you are going to use. So you'll have marketing the SIYB program. You'll have the trainer guide, okay? And then you'll have several e-manuals, writing materials for you to have that complete idiot box system. Please don't mind us. Those in the SIYB family, we often say the SIYB program is too easy because it gives you case study. It's a material-based program. If you don't have overhead projector and air-conditioned room, you can run it. You can run it with just a board or flip chart and the manuals. It's so easy to run. And then we'll give you e-copies of all your session plans. So if you want to run performance management for an SME, you have the session plan. If you want to run how to do your buying, how to do your stock control, you already have the session plan. It tells you first 5 minutes, give them a lecture, define what blah, blah, blah is. The next 10 minutes, give them an exercise. After 30 minutes, you do a debriefing session. Ask them what they have learned. It is so simple. It tells you everything step by step. So what is this all about? What are the benefits? I'm sure many of you are already catching the benefits of becoming an ILO-SIYB certified trainer. They are highly recognized business service development providers. Many of my colleagues who are on this call, like Samira, we have done programs like the TNY, Dr. Aderito has done GEMS, you know, so sometimes all these trainings, they prepare you to participate in national and international programs. I've just finished an international program called the YECO, Youth Entrepreneurs System, and I was the Western spotlight for the YECO program, okay? So youths in climate adaptation, so to say. So this SIYB really prepares you for a whole lot of things. It's a unique brand that has a very clear and simple methodology. Hence, trainers can easily engage entrepreneurs, keep them active in class, use icebreakers, use energizers, ask a lot of questions, engage in discussions, and we have these adaptable packages. You can run it Monday to Friday. You can run it every Saturday for 1 month. You can run it half day on Sunday. You can do mentorship and other types of business support. It is really rich. The ILO certified trainer offers specialized skills in entrepreneurship development, helping entrepreneurs to employ more people and boost Nigerian economy. You foster job creation, you facilitate workshops, you become a moderator, you can do so much. I'm like speaking offhand now because I'm tired of speaking. When it comes to SIYB, I have spoken for Africa. So it is something that improves your skills all round. So let's go to the next slide. So Engineering One, you're welcome anytime. So what is the cycle like? What's the cycle like? The first thing is that we're going to send out a Google form. If you indicate interest, you can fill this Google form, and you'll get to know if you have past experience in training adults. We'll see if you are qualified to be an SIYB trainer. We'll find out if you can give the requisite time. That is, give up to 2 weeks for the training. It's full time. It's full time 2 weeks. You may need to apply for your leave, okay? And then for the follow-up, you'll need at least 6-7 days so that you do some training need analysis for your candidates and get them in class and do your 5-day training. You'll be working in groups, so you'll not have to walk alone, okay? Don't tell me whose catchphrase is that. You'll never walk alone. We'll be with you. We'll be hand-holding you. So that is why the covers both the training and the 1-month mentorship. So you'll participate in that 2-week workshop for the TOT, achieve your certificate of attendance, and then you need to execute at least 1 training of entrepreneurs for each of the relevant SIYB packages. Yes, GYB is 2 days, SYB is 5 days, IYB is modular. We'll find a way to ensure you are actually reflecting all these 3 packages. Then you may participate in a competency reinforcement workshop if you wish. You could learn, for instance, how to deliver virtual training very well. My colleague and master trainer, Norue Dokolo, is really very good at that. And then you earn your certification, which is an international certification. Ladies and gentlemen, you can use this certificate to train in Cuba, in Ghana, in Cameroon, anywhere there is an advert seeking ILO-SIYB trainers. You are welcome to apply. So this is what the package looks like. Now, this is a sample. You can see this was issued just this year. Okay, so we will be issuing you a certificate similar to this. Once you complete those steps, you have 90% attendance in the course. You've been able to step down your training. You will get a certificate of competence because you will become a certified ILO-SIYB trainer. You have the right to call yourself that. The package you are able to train will be indicated. Can you see trainer GYB, SYB, IYB? Can anyone see that, please? Can you see that on the certificate? If you can, please let me know. Hello? Can you see the trainer GYB, SYB, IYB? Okay,
Yes.
let me check the chat room. Somebody, Bolaji says, yes, I can see. So this is the kind of certificate you get, and you can work with it in any country where SIYB is taking place. You can provide these services, and like I said, it improves you. It makes you a great person, makes you more all-round. And what I do is that I also submit it when I do my bids. Like if I'm applying to any of the local or international organizations for training jobs, I also submit this as part of my certification. So let me round up so that Engineer Rilwan can put in a word. Oluwasewamo, thank you very much. Samira, thank you for your kind response there. So let's finish up so that you can ask questions. The program details are as follows. We'll have the first day, Monday, 1st of June, we'll work. But 12th of June, Friday, 12th of June is a national public holiday. So we'll be finishing on Monday, 15th of June. It's a 2 weeks intensive training with 1 month implementation. Throughout these 6 weeks, we'll be hand-holding you. The mode will always be hybrid. We can have some calls or some classes online, and in some cases, you want to do your physical step-down training, we'll be there to supervise. Your certification is an internationally recognized one. And the fees, this is the cocoa of the matter, isn't it? Early bird, 900,000. This closes on Monday, 18th May. The normal fee is 1 million naira, closes on 24th of May. If you are registering 3 people or more from one organization, you can pay 850,000. And the account details are on your screen. I think Ola Barewa, my assistant, will please drop the account details in the chat room. We have a special offer for you. We have a special for you. Even if you're an individual, you can pay 850,000 before midnight on Monday, 18th May, and save yourself a whopping 150,000 naira. Okay? So you can take a screenshot of this. Let me see. Ola Barewa, are you on the call? Let me see. She's still on the call. Okay. For everyone who has attended this class, we'll be able to send you an email. We'll be able to send you an email. I'll see if that can be sent out. Okay. She has actually posted it. Thank you very much, Barewa. The account details are there. This will be followed up by sending you the application form and then interviewing you. And please note that Simply Exponential Consult Limited will maintain the highest degree of ethics. We are members of We Connect International, certified We Connect women-led business. I'm also a member of the Innovation Support Network and also a member of AfriLabs. So please, you can be sure of integrity when payment is made. So that's our special offer. And these are contact details. Barewa, please drop your own number. Please drop your own number, as well as this customer service number, as well as our email accounts. We're available across social media at Simply Exponential Consult. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. This is our home, Exponential Hub. We are located at 1A Akinyemi Street off Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos. It's quite central. It's easy. It's about 10-20 minutes from Allen for those who will be in Lagos and who will be joining us. So, ladies and gentlemen, while I leave this here, let's hear the voice of Engineer Rilwan. Would you like to say 1 or 2 things?
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Okay.
I hope you are hearing me. I'm right on the expressway. I hope the voice is clear.
Yes, your voice is clear. Go ahead.
Okay, I would just like if there are questions so that we can entertain at this point in time. Mrs. William, she has done a lot of explanations there. So I'll be willing to answer a few questions posed to us by people on attendance. You're all welcome to this forum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Engineer Rilwan. We know you had an assignment you had to embark on today. So you can mute yourself, please. Please mute yourself. Thank you. So Engineer Rilwan has called for questions. Let me check the chat room. Okay, thank you very much. Bariwa, she has put our website. Okay, so this is, so Bariwa, I think you need to just state that the info@simplyexponential.com is our email. Please just make a small correction there. Thanks for your assistance at this time. Thanks to everyone who has been on the call. Bariwa, you might need to follow up with an email for all those who have registered so that they can have the bank details for this specialized offer. Let's have the bank details. Good. Kiddo. All right, so I would like to actually entertain questions. Franco Fem, you are welcome. It's good to have you here. Sophia, lovely. Oh, Madam Adeumi Onofoko, thank you so much. Faith Oweye, Temitope again. Nice having you, Fumilayo. Nice having you. So let me see. Looks like, yes. So Temitope wanted to confirm if it's one training one has to conduct to be certified. No, Temitope, you need to conduct the 5-day SYB, start your business, and one day, sorry, engineering one. Seems as if okay, can you just answer Temitope's question? She's asking if it's only one training she has to do in step down.
Yes, Temitope, after your TOT training, you do what we call step down. Step down has to cover all the modules. So it's possible for you to run your first step down to cover 2 modules, like GYB, IYB in 5 days. Or for your convenience, you could run it separately. Probably the GYB and some other week, another week SYB. Then, of course, in order for you to become fully certified, you have to run all the modules. So, as you cover GYB, SYB, then we will now encourage you to take at least one module of IYB. You know, IYB has about 6 modules. So, in as much as you understudy your entrepreneurs and then you discover their deficiency and need, then you use any of the modules to answer or to solve their need as identified. So basically, you need to cover all the modules. Then the number of days you cover will now depend on yourself and probably the convenience of the entrepreneurs. So if you have GYB, SYB combined together, you can run 5 days, or you can run IYB, which is modular, by choosing a module for 1 day. For instance, let's say marketing. You can run marketing for just 1 day if you have to combine that with your module so that you can get your full certification. So that's the way it goes.
Thank you very much, Engineer Rilwan, for that explanation. Maybe you can mute yourself now. So, Temitope, another thing I want to say to make you feel better is that people are yearning for business management knowledge. So, for instance, you can partner with either any of your associations or organizations and say, look, I have this step down to do. Can you present to me 10, 15 people to be in a class? It's a no-frills training. I'm not providing one heavy 3-course meal lunch for anybody. we are actually going to train you, and you are working with a partner or two, maybe 3 or 4 of you can run this program. All right. And then people should be able to invest a little to buy their manual, because we want participants to own their manual. They'll be able to refer to it. The SYB class has a business plan booklet that they will fill, that they can present to the bank. And it is a very basic training they will remember for years and years. And it will help them to structure their business. The IYB2 has a manual. Like we said, it's just 1 day. You can run marketing, you can run buying, you can run inventory control, record keeping, planning for your business, depending on the need of the entrepreneur. Abdullah Ningi, this looks like an ISN family member. How are you? Sanu? Okay, Abdullah, just nice to see you. Great to have you here. Thank you. All right, so are there any other questions? Entrepreneurship actually runs through everything we do. Even if we are training people in digital and they are going to become freelance, a freelance trainer is a business. One day they will have staff, they will have assistants, they will have to register their business, they will have to market. Okay, so if you are into farming, if you whatever trade you are into, if you are you approach the Association of Fashion Designers, Association of Solar Panel Installers, they are all into business, and basic business management skills are common to everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have just 3 minutes to the end of this class. If you would like to use your camera for a minute so that we can take a picture if we can. If you have any other questions, unmute yourself. We want to be very informal, engaging, providing answers to the questions you have. Okay? Thank you, Abdullah. How are you? How are you? So, great. Great to see you. Any other person? I'm going to count down from 10. Sophia, thanks for your kind comments. So, from 10, 9, 8, 7, come on, use your camera if you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so only Abdullah and I have captured the smiles for the rest of the class. Okay, Real is there. Thank you very much. We saw you as well. This is awesome. So what else? Do we have any question in the chat room? So Real, I'm just checking the chat room. Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you for your kind words. Can semi-illiterates benefit from this? Now, that is an excellent question, Temitope. Please note that for the start and improve your business spectrum, because ILO has different kinds of trainings. You have the get ahead, we have wedge, we have all kinds of training. But we need people to be able to read and write and to be able to perform simple calculations. However, if you want to even become a trainer for other ILO programs, you can attend the programs in Turin. You can attend them wherever they are being held. Sri Lanka, you know, Nigerians love to travel. So you can travel and attend, train the trainer for other ILO programs. This is just opening you up into the gateway, getting you signed up on the international platform. And from there, you can do so much, I tell you. So, Temitope, thanks for your answer. For your question, for the SIYB programs, participants need to be able to read and write and be able to perform simple calculation. We are going to do costing. We are going to do startup cost for a business. We are going to do sales and cost plan. Okay? We're going to teach people how to really know about costs, possibly at the end of each month, determine their profits. These are things that are missing in the entrepreneurial landscape because they think it's so difficult. So this is what SIYB ILO is all about. It's 9 p.m. on the dot, ladies and gentlemen. Can we call it a day? Is it a wrap? Is it a wrap? Thanks, Real One, Dr. Real One Adirito. Good to have you here. Yes, it's very relevant to you. I agree, it is very relevant to you. Thank you very much for being on the call. All right, so I'm just going to put our music back. I shouldn't just, put off the call for everybody, but I am saying goodbye. Many thanks, Frank, for attending. Many thanks to everyone for attending. I think we've come to the end. There are no other questions in the chat box. Thank you very much. I'll stop the recording while I wait for people to gently exit themselves. Okay.